Careful, nobody gets hurt. Now, we have, there's different kinds of pivot points. Now, we covered what I want to do. So, let's go to some real basic techniques. In the first place, you're going to try to trap the arm. Now, in judo, of course, they have different ways to do this. So I'm just going to ask you, I'm going to give you a little bit of a judo type of thing. Right now, start so we understand. So I make partners. Everybody else make partners. Let's go, up. Okay, now, immediately, right now, before this, just back up and get over here with your partner. And I'm going to give you a couple of judo drills. Come on over here, and we're going to start. Tonight's going to be a practice. Come on, everybody on this side.
Everybody on this side.
Everybody this side. This floor is not hard. You can somersault on the floor. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Coach?
Yes, sir.
Spread your legs real wide and somersault. Lock your legs tight and just right down. Keep your legs spread wide, completely spread wide. Don't let them bend at all. Keep your legs straight. Don't bend your knees even when you know it. Back over here. Legs straight. Michelle, over here and keep your legs straight. Legs straight. Go. Keep your legs straight and wide. Don't bend them. Don't bend your legs. Repeat, I will not bend my legs. You're bending your legs. Go on up. Go. Let's go. Over here. Over there too. Come on. Let's go. Over here. You got the floor. You're not going to die. Go over there on the floor. Just go right down the floor. Remember, tonight's a practice night. This thing here is practice. Keep going. One right up. Go.
Just try. It doesn't hurt.
That's right. Go ahead. Keep going. Keep your legs straight. Don't stop. Just keep your legs straight. Don't bend your knees. Whoa, look at that. Watch. Come here. Now, why? Whoa, mate. Now, we have a, once more, this is a lot of fun. And you know that once more, that what we're doing deals more with feels than with words. Karate, we're dealing with looking, and this we're going to be dealing with feeling. So, because you're feeling these in a tactile sense, you can't respond to the voice command. So, when I yell mate, everybody just echo mate around the room will shut up, okay? Just like mate. Mate. Hear mate, repeat mate to everybody's quiet. Okay, now this is what I want. Go. Yeah, do the same thing. Keep your legs straight. Go. Your legs straight. You got it? Just like that. Go. 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 Keep down here. Just go. Relax. What? I maybe I'll take that down to the other corner. We want to come from the other way.
Whichever way is easier.
I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. All right, let's raise this up and get on the chair, okay?
Get a chair?
Yeah, get a chair or something, get up and raise this up. No, something where you can see this is filming. Any kind of something to stand on. Okay, now that's pretty good. Now let's do it backwards. Go backwards. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. You're fine. Very, very good. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Now keep your legs strapped. Good man. Sit down easy. Just relax. You can do it on the floor too. The floor is not hard. You can try it on the floor. Just sit down really easy. Keep your legs strapped. Okay, now you understand that. Now the other drill like this, like you right here, where get down on your back, get on your shoulders, kick your feet over the top of your shoulder. Okay, now just touch your foot up here, touch them in the middle, and touch one side and the other. Go to one side. No, just okay. Keep your legs straight, go one side to the other. Now relax, let them swing. Just swing, relax. Relax. Just swing from one side to the other. One side to the other. 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to just grab somebody. I think I can do this here. Even though you're doing quite well. Where's my? Yeah, come on. You do that. Let's go. Put your feet back over. Just relax your upper body. Just relax. Keep your legs relaxed. Just all you want to do is this upper body flexion. You want this neck flexion from here. Just let your legs relax. Let your legs relax. Your legs don't step around. Keep your legs relaxed. All you want to do is like this. Just move the center of the body around this way. Just enough to get your upper back pressure broken loose a little bit. Okay? And you can do this on the floor because you're not hurting your head. Just grab a spot and move your legs over. That's right. Just get your legs moving from side to side. All you want to do is flex the upper back. Keep the flexibility. Relax. You gotta keep your legs straight. Nobody keeps their legs straight. Let your legs bend. Let your legs bend. Let your body relax. This is gonna play. Let your body relax. Bend your knees. Just keep your legs relaxed. Okay, now, good. Now you're on the floor. Watch. From here, put your feet down. You're gonna leave his feet like this. And he's gonna go from one side to the other. Just go from one side, one. Slap on this side. Slap. Slap. Slap with your hands. Slap. 1, 2, 3. Bring your hand up and slap.
Is it right in the
Needs to
center?
go down.
Okay, watch. Get up. Michelle?
Needs to go down.
Watch.
Just his hair.
Pardon?
The hair. This is right on the
You
side.
don't have to do it hard. You can do it really lightly. Just relax. Keep your feet moving from side to side. The purpose of this particular drill here is to make sure you land with your legs are straight. You want to land with your legs are straight, okay? Just keep your feet up here and go one side to the other. And just like
The chair's still good.
you got to hit hard. Just hit real hard. Same way. Okay, that's good. Right. Get up some way.
Yep.
All right, you got it? Okay, good. Stop.
Yeah, I can't this chair, so
Now, without
You're taller
further ado, you jump into the case. Now, this is a one-hand release. Watch.
I think I can see it.
Now, on this technique, I'm going to take turns. On this, I want, see how I'm doing? I'm going from here. Now, her whole job is to turn over on your back. No, that isn't good. I'm accepting. I want to complete. Oh, don't worry about me throwing. I want you to turn and land on your back. Slap. Nope, your butt hit first. Again. Nope. Just flop over and flop right on down there. 1. That's how much you right in your back and slap. Again. Okay. 1. Okay, come here. Grab my hand. 2 hands. Turn around, right in the back. Great. Again. Okay. Up again. 1. Great. Okay, now this is all the push, and now we're going to have actually 4 throwers. They're going to do it. Right now we're rotating, we'll have 4 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll try to rotate through this as fast as we can, okay? So let's, we don't have a lot of mat space, so we have to sort of take this real short. But let's have some, because we want Mr. Abel to be, I'm going to point some permanent flops. Okay, you're permanent, you're permanent, you're permanent. Who else is permanent? Okay, where you're permanent, you're over here in the corner. Okay, now, you guys stay in place because you're now the Ukis, is that correct? You come over here. Now let's put the Tory, you guys stand there, and let's put the, you're right behind him. You're right behind him. Where's another small guy? You're right behind her, and you're right behind him. Okay, now the rest of you guys get in position. And you guys take every flop. Now when he comes up and you grab his wrist, and he's going to come inside, you're going to see, it's just like an arm bar. Can you see it this way, how I'm doing? You see, when the little boy grabs you like this, I want you to flop. Same thing with you. When he grabs a hold of you, you flop. Let's go. You got him. No, right here. You're going to grab him like this. Like this. He's going to grab hold of me. You're going to put his hand like this, and you're going to go, and I want you to flop. Okay, flop. Okay, wait a minute. Go, grab it. Okay. Now listen, you grab his left hand. Okay. You grab this way, grab from here, and go and you flop. That's right. I need you grabbing for everybody here. Come on, throw, go. That's right. You go, you go throw. Everybody throws. Little guys throw the big people. Get him back here, and then after he does it, you go right down. Good. Grab. Okay, no, and that's you're throwing all the time. You're hurting. He's throwing your thing. No, he throws you. Everybody throws you. Everybody throws you. Yeah, everybody throws you. Everybody throws you. That's all right. Go. Okay, now watch. Give me that stick here. It's like this. You watch it? Look. Now, Mr. Troy grabs my wrist, and I'm grabbing like this, see? See the stick? This is kind of an action, see? So what I'm doing in place of that, when he grabs a hold of this, I'm just standing here, and I put my hand here. Only here, see? Only here. Just hand on the arm. See how the arm is? And then this way. But he has to fall. That was a very bad fall. I want to see a complete fall. 1. Nope, that's still a bad fall. You're running this first. I'm going to slap the floor. Don't worry about turn. That's correct. Try it again. Watch. One, go. That's better. Now remember, in this one, the big guys fall first. It doesn't make any difference how big you are. For example, where's this little guy here? Grab hold of Mr. Abel again. Go grab, no, he's gonna grab you. He grabs your hand. You step through like this, and give him the power. Go. That's right. It's up to him to fall, see?
Now, if you were trying to resist,
If you do what? No, don't worry about it. We're practicing. Don't get an idea that we're doing any kind of self-defense. We're practicing. Let's go. That's right. Go. Okay, now you gotta, over here. Never interfere with the teacher's teaching. That's right. That's right. After you've been through the line, then the next person takes a spot. Okay? The next senior person takes a spot. Okay, when? Through the line. Have you been through the line? Okay, some of you guys come over here. Come over here. And then the next person takes a spot. Who's the next senior person? Mr. Abel? You sit out, give me the next senior speaking in this line. Who's the next one in this line? Okay. All right, you sit out, the next one in this line, get your spots.
Next senior person?
No, you said you could do it.
Where do we get it on the map? Sorry, I misunderstood.
You're the next senior person? Oh, we don't take spots.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to be apologized for. This is not what
Have you guys had an opportunity to go to the end line?
when you take over
grab somebody. Do that.
Okay, Tommy, get the arm around. Spin it.
All I want you to do is get on nice and flat and easy, okay?
Okay.
Go. That's right, go. That's right.
You gotta go with the flow. Come here.
Okay, now, let's stop for a minute. And let's say that when Mr. Abel's here, come here, Mr. Abel, here's my hand here. When we go this way, 1, 2, at this time, I'm either here, breaking his arm, or holding his hand. I sit down like this, and I grab his arm. 1, 2. You see, he's trapped. Now, if he's smart, he's not gonna wait till I got the pressure, because I really got him. So you gotta tap loud and clear now, right? Now, this idea is very simple. So we're gonna combine this with the technique. Now, the way it's done is simple. Now, let's have Mr. Abel here. Mr. Abel's down on his hands and knees. So, oops, he's on the hands, and get down on your hands and knees. Of course, you gotta keep down close. You're pinching the ground. Now, I'm gonna grab him here and turn him over. And I'm going to look, fish for this arm. And I'm going to get this arm, and I'm going to bring it to my chest. And I'm going to put my foot over the top here. You see? Then, from here, with squatting my body down, I'm going to 1, 2, and I got him. You see? I'm just going fishing for that arm. That's all I'm going to do. Now I'm going to show you how that works. You're okay?
Yes. Yes.
Come on down here. Turn your hands and knees, and without, you're just not going to hold out resistance. 1, 2, and I'm going to fish for the arm, and I got it. Come on, try it. Down you go. Turn him over, fish for the arm. Bring it to your chest. Put your foot over his leg. Sit on him and fall. There you tap out. Okay, now you can resist a little bit. The way you resist is putting your hands together first. You just fish your arm. Get it, fish. Take your time, bring it to your chest, and sit. Okay, don't let him get it. No. Johnny, keep your hands together. You're a big, strong guy. Don't get anywhere, just keep your hands together. You can turn it over. Now fish for your arm. Just bring out your chest, using your upper body weight. Straight. Bring your arm all the way to get your armpit. That's right, bring it up to your chest. Bring it up to your chest. Now this separate. Get your leg over. Get that other, pull. That's pull. Go on. Pull. Now what you do is you on your hand, impact it on the other hand. Pull his hair a little, something like that. Now, this goes into different degrees of resistance. And I'm telling you, if a guy wants to get you, he can just take his good old time and pull on your arm and he got you. Now let's you get out of here. Now you sit out here again. Come on. We use the little, so come on, you're done. You come over here like this. You're gonna turn him over, and you're gonna go for this arm. Down here like this, right into your chest and sit down. Come on, over here again. I'll show you how it works in a little bit. Get over here, turn him over, just turn him over somebody, grab a hold of him and turn. Now get your arm in here, get your arm through here, all the way through, man. Get your arm, now get the arm, stand up straight. Now stand up straight. Get your arm through, put your leg over his head. Hold your arm through here, and sit down. Hold your chest. You got it. You got it. Right, that's what we're going to do. So we're putting a good spot on the floor. And if somebody gets on their hand and knees, somebody turns them over, reach for the arm, pull the arm to the chest and sit back. Okay, get gently. Okay, let's go. Everybody has a partner. No, it's the opposite of Tommy. We won't worry about it. Tommy, we're going to use it. I want to see a circle. Where's the circle? Whoa, where are you over here? I want to see a circle. I want to know who's where. I don't want to have a partner. Mr. Raylo doesn't have a We don't have a partner. Good. Now get your foot over. Sit down. Go. Okay, yes, we don't resist. Okay, wait a minute. Whoa, stop it. I don't want you to wait until you feel the pain. When you feel the pain, it's too late. The minute you're in this thing, you have to recognize and tap out. You have to go bang, bang, and tap the body or something the minute you're stretched out. Because you cannot, they'll break your arm. Break your arm, knee or neck, and you cannot resist these things. Once you're trapped, you're trapped. This is, you're stuck. There are get outs of this. You get outs from everything. But when a guy sits down with these things, believe me, you're gone. So the idea for you, once you're stretched, tap out, okay? Okay, bow, you're at the bow, just change, move one person that way. Now wait a minute, whoa, who's the Oogie? Hold your hand up. Okay? Oogie, the Tory moves. Move one guy, the Tory moves one position. The Tory moves one position, moves the next person down, the Tory moves.
Person on the ground, stay there. The whole circle goes around.
Okay?
You're on the ground, stay on the ground. You on the ground?
Everybody go to the right.
Go that way, go. Next, you got him, go. That's right. Okay, now wait a minute. Now we got a problem, and let's get to it right away. You do the same serious practice with a guy this big as you do with a monster. It's the same. There's no difference between big people and little people. You do the same serious practice. So if you got a real little guy and you're real big, you treat it the same way. You're going to get everybody. Okay, go. Sit down. Get your leg over. Sit down. Here you go. Okay, change. Change.
You don't know.
Okay, now watch. If I have Mr. Rabel here, watch. Once again, he's down. And I turn him over. And then from here, I grab him. But see, in here, in this position, I'm going to sit down because I may want to go here. I may want to drop down here. So I'm going to sit down here. I'm going to sit down real low. And when I go back, watch my leg. Watch 1, 2. See where my leg is? Now watch. There's no way for him to move. See where I got him? And I really got him. Is that not true? Yes. I really got him. Because I was close. I'm not out here, see? This here I don't really have him. But in here, and when I have him this way, see, he can't do that turnout that this big guy tried to turn out on me. Because I'm going to break his arm. So you want to sit down real close and bring it to the chest. Okay, you got that? Okay, bow and change. I mean, you're in the bow. Just go to the next person. Okay. Next, bow and change. Let's run.
Tony!
Let's go. Okay, now both knees are supposed to be facing straight in the air. Tap it. Okay, now, Uki to Tori. Uki changes to the Tori. And now the throwers to the throwees. Right now, the Uki to Tori, okay? Go.
Oh, you make that sweet.
Down on the shoulder and roll back. Go. Push your hips. Almost broke. Right now, because you're not doing this really well, don't put a lot of resistance on the clamp on the hand. Just let them take the arm, okay? Let them have successful. Remember, the arm is in here, goes to the chest this way. Use this muscle to lift the arm, and you lift that muscle, and you really pull on it. Now, let me give this again, Mr. Abel. Let me have this big guy here. Now, you get on your hands and knees, and you resist them. Well, better yet, let's have like you down here on your hands and knees. That's right. And then turn you over and fish for his arm. Okay, turn him over. Okay. Now fish for that arm. Get it in. Let him have a little bit. Get it right in here, right up in your elbow. And put your leg over. Sit and go back. Pull. Go. Go back. And that's right, you got him. Okay. Now that's what we're going to do. That kind of thing. Have a little cooperation. Don't hold too much. As a matter of fact, we always hold, but the thing is, at the very beginning, even the first couple lessons, you shouldn't. You should just let them take the arm. Just let them take the arm. Okay, just let them take the arm. And the idea is they want to have success and understand to lift with the back muscles. And this is so much stronger than the guy doing this. The guy will lift with the back and then go bam and then do it again, see? Right? Right? Okay, again.
Good job, boy. Good job.
You guys are going to watch okay, change. During the move, stays in place. Very, very good. That's exactly.
Hey, boy. Watch the
Okay, change. Get up, quickly move to the next. Going clockwise.
Johnny, you stay down. Oh, yeah.
Even a little bit of himself, it doesn't make any difference.
Can I hurt?
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Make you work. I'll make you work.
Now, let's look at it this way. Now he taps my hand. I'm going to take mine, I'm moving over. Now I got him. Now I'm going to do the same thing again. Down I go. See? You understand? So every time we're going to go back to additional turnover, and every time you're going to sit down and get the arm. Now where's this young boy that was over here again? The big one. Come on, go ahead, Mr. Abel. And you're going to start again. You're going to flip you like this. 1, 2. Hold the arm. And there's the arm here. You're going to sit here and sit down and get you. Let's go. Turn him over. That's just reach over. Go. Throw him 1, 2. Now, you got his arm, right? Now, yours. Get that in your arm yet. Put it over his head. Sit down. Bridge it. Bring it back hard. Lay back right down. You got him. Tap it. Okay. Now, every time they go down, every time you're going to go into a sit. Every time they go down, you're going to go into a bar. Every time. Go back where you were in the original position, go 4 corners, and do a turnover, and every time you're going to go into a sit. That's called Konsusawaza. Every time you're going into a bar. Who's over here? Michelle? Yeah. You're over here. Okay, let's go. Who's turned everybody over? Do the turnovers. Right, let's go. And when they turn you over, go into a bar. Every time. Yeah, okay. Are you doing throwing this time? Okay, okay. Go. That's it, go. Now, you don't have to wait till the pain goes. You stretch yourself. What do you feel? All you care about is the feeling. He has feeling. All you want to do is feel it. Go. Right. Go. Jump. Get it. Get in there. One. Jump. That's right. No, he's right. Let me go. Sit down. Remember, you can't teach him on it. You can't teach yourself by feel. Okay, go on. Get in. Sit down. That's right. Put your foot right over your head. There you go. Back you go. Okay, sit down. You got it. Go. This should be much. Okay, change the story. Change the Uki. In this line here, change the story. Just grab another story. Somebody else. Somebody else did the call. Go. Go. Great. I got him. Go on. Get over there. Go. That's just right. Get a little tighter. Good stretch. Excellent. Go on, do it. What are you talking about? What's this? There's no such thing as a mess. You do it every time. Go. Okay, go. Every time. Sit down. Just add every time. That's right. Jump in there fast. Go. Jump. That's it. That's all. Watch when you get it.
We'll give you a chance.
Okay, change the Uki. Change the Uki. Somebody else will. Now wait a minute here. Wait, Mate. I'm used to having the performer being the star. Here I don't care about the performer being the star. I want the guy falling to be the star. So your privilege is being the one that's thrown. The guy that's thrown is always the same. So yeah, I change it. The privilege here is the one to be thrown, not the one that does the throwing. You understand? So when I say change Uki, change immediately. Another Uki gets in there and he takes his so many throws, and I'll say change Uki and another one gets in there. Okay, so the thrower doesn't matter at all. It's the Uki. Okay, who's the Uki? Okay, I prefer middle-sized Ukis. I don't want real little Ukis. Let's go Ryan Amman up. Okay, let's go. The other arm, go. That's right.
Step over. Set down. Fall
Okay, I see a mistake here. You can't put your hands on. I'm the only one with my hands on the floor when I get up. Everybody else has to get up and have your hand back. No, just your hands on the floor. Okay, go. Get in there. No, you sit down there. Go, you got it? Good. Get it? Okay, now you should be understanding by now. Watch. I have Mr. Abel here. I have Mr. Abel here. 1, 2. I'm not going to let loose his hand. See, I'm not going to let loose. Watch once more. I get Mr. Abel here and I'm turning. 1, 2. I'm not going to let loose my hand. I'm here. 1. You see? I'm not going to let loose my hand. You see? So when you're throwing, you're rolling over to land at your feet. Now you guys are doing much better now. Go not right. Come all the way over, land on your back, and lay out like a wet noodle for it, okay? Go. That's right. Go. Yeah. In fact, you land on your head as well.
Who's up now?
Okay, now stop. Now let's change the synchro we established. Stop. We established that you contract the arm. Now, of course, Mr. Abel, Well, I use some shot punch. What we're really doing here is right out of the cut. Let me have this hand. I'm moving from here, see? Go. Now, if you don't go better than that, you end up with a broken arm. Because the technique right out of the chin toe is this way, see? See, she has to turn over. If she doesn't, she'll have big problems you'll see later. Now we're going to work like this. So she's going to grab me with two hands. And what I'm going to do is bring one side here and return. Melinda, what are you doing? I'm here again, and from here, I do that sit out again, right? So you're going to Mr. here. Right now with your partner, like this. And I'm pulling her hair, and this hand comes up, 1, 2, I retain the sleeve, and I'm down here into that sit. So the technique is real simple. Come here. 1. I got you. Okay. Well, Mr. Abel, like this. Come up and grab hold of Mr. Abel by the sleeve. Okay. Take one hand up and pull. You got his arm. Jump. Jump on him. Go over, jump on him and go down. Every time, jump on and down. Yeah, okay, again. All the time. Listen, if you're 6'9" and you're fighting with a guy 5 foot tall, what's the difference? The size doesn't mean dilly-doo here, right? But the thing is that from here, when I'm moving from here, so I'm sort of bringing my foot back, bringing my body, and I'm turning. Can you see how I'm turning against the hand? I'm turning this way, and it's his job to sit. It is true that at a later stage, the taitoshi, I grab here and I jerk here this way, upper sleeve. And then when I'm turning, I get like this, and I pull tightly, and I put my heel this way. See, I'm turning from here. And then from here, I go to a taitoshi with a different kind of throw. And not much different. But this is really powerful. You see, from here. And when I set my body and set my drive, and we can really move it. I'm going very, very hard. Particularly if I grab him by the So the immediate thing is the turnover is what I want. I want here, just going to have real basic turnover. See? Keep the arm, and I'm down on him, back. Okay, same thing, back to the original group. Line, 4 people. Go. Who's Yuki? Senior people always Yuki first. That's right. Grab the 2 hands and roll them over. That's good. Yes. I would prefer you to fall. That's good. No, but if it's not right, don't worry about it. This is not right or anything perfect. This is the field. Just do it. Now, let me teach. While you fall, when you grab him, watch. See? See what I got him? I really got you, don't I? Yes. Okay, your arms. Good. Look at that. Breathe. Put your hand on the floor for it. Breathe for that. Sit down. Good. Excellent. Good. You got him. You got him. Good. Look at that. That's fine. No hands. This way with us. That's right.
Yeah, sure.
This is your head, but
Jump. Get jump on him. Jump.
the camera.
Okay, Yuki, Troy. Change Yuki. Change Yuki.
Barely on 2 chairs.
On what?
Change Yuki.
It's resting on 2 chairs in a box, so it's gonna fall. You fall back.
Okay, now watch. Troy did a classic mistake here. Here, Troy, watch. This is an example of a throw that failed. Troy was out here, and the guy couldn't fall. Watch. From here, I'm in here. Now when I turn, it's like a gate. The hinge being my chest. See, from here, it's almost like I take you from here. Now watch. See how close he is? 1, 2. So if I'm in Mr. Abel, right? Starting from here. See, I'm moving the gates here. See, so I'm bringing this chest to my shoulder, here, 1, 2. Now this is the hinge, and from here, so if I let him get away from my body and he's out here, it's wrong. So immediately this hand is trapped here. Immediately here, like technically, you see from here, this hand pulls this way. Knock it down. You see? So what I want to do is pull it to my chest, pull in, and then open the door. It's like I got a door hinge here, and open the door, and talk. Okay? So bind it in tight. Go, bind it here. And follow up. And follow up. Cynthia. That's it? Yes, sir. Oh, they will. They will. Go, come on, go. Step, go. Good. You got him. Got five. Okay, you got to be really careful. Whoa! Be careful, because if a guy gets hit with a falling foot in the face, you can have you cave your whole face in. So we used to have a situation being a roofing company I had for years. We got a headache. Okay. So that's the way you just know a headache when somebody comes down. Make sure you're falling clear, please. Because these are a lot of blue clunk like that, and you land on somebody. Don't do that. Better to stand up for a few minutes. And while these guys are doing it, what? And your mind is forming. See? Let your mind form while the technique is occurring. Continue. Change your gait. Change your gait. Real good. Real good. Great. Right. Somebody else just down. Leg throwing. Jump on it. Always jump. Step forward with your right. Forward your arms. Go. That's it. Okay. Turn that progress. Turn that progress. Start off from that. Good. Turn it. Okay, now I'm going to give you another change on this right now. So we can change. Now this time, watch. When I go, I'm bringing my arm under here, under the upper arm, and I'm hooking it this way and bringing it down. Okay, so minor change, but it's not minor. Watch. Grab some hands. This time I'm hooking from here, this way. See? 1, 2. It's a more abrupt throw. It's more abrupt. Once more. But by this time, you guys should be starting to get used to falling on the mat. And you should be starting to be used to in this position here. You should be starting to sit. And we can ask you all the way down and sit on here. You should be just worse and worse. We're seeing how much worse it gets. In this position, how good is it? Okay, so you're starting to get used to falling a little bit now, natural. So just let your body go, bleh. Remember, the more surface, the more bleh you go, the easier it is. Continue. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Don't get technical right now. All it does is to give up. Use the shock. Shock with it. Okay, remember, if you're using the right arm, you can dump him on your left foot, right? That was good.
They get 10
Don't sit on your foot. Don't let go of your arm. Don't roll that arm all the time. Change your gait. Another person gets the flop. Good. That's okay. Real good. That's good. You got him. Good. Don't use your hands, use your wrists. Just use your wrists. You want to use the elbow strength. Sit down, go. Don't use your hands, use your elbow. Good. Hold that arm, please. Okay, now I'm going to change. I want to make sure we move through this tonight. Okay, that's good. Everybody has it. Now the next technique is much simpler. Troy, I'll use you. Come on, here, friend. So next time, you see, I'm moving from here, and this time instead of using the hand, I'm going to go through. Now, what people do most of the time, they bring their hip under here and they can't get the throw across. The throw is from here. See? No, don't go anywhere. Mr. Abel, stay here. Don't go anywhere. I want you to, I'm talking. The hips move through here, and I'm bringing up this way across my body, from here over to here. You see, now watch. My hips are through. The throw and fail, this is a technique that requires a lot of skill to do it from here. When I'm this way, my hip is through. This left cheek of my rear end is here, and I'm picking him up right now, which is not quite a no-gauche. There's two ways to do this. One is to pick him from the bottom, and the other way, put my hand over here and pull him across this way. Can you see the difference? Watch. I'll just so you can see it very clearly. Watch. 1, 2. And I'm pulling him. And there's a difference between the two throws. They're not the same. They have the same characteristic. Now my hip is going through this way. Now move out of the way. You just get out. See how I'm standing? And I'm pulling him from here to here. I'm not taking him over my hip here. When I say the hip, I'm pulling him about the same from here to here, the same place my belt goes. I'm pulling from one side of my belt to the other. So Michelle, when she's from here, I move my hips through here. And I bring it from just like she's my belt here. You see it? And then using this hand here and using the twist, I bring 1, watch 1, 2, this way. Now watch once more. 1, 1, 2. Right? No! Now I got that on there, I got that arm again. See, I'm not going to let loose of that arm. I'm developing a reflex right off the bat. Watch once more. From here, 1, I'm coming through. 2, 1, 3, 1. See how close I am? 1. You're really wrapped up, aren't you? Okay? And if I'm here, boom. Well, no. Okay. Gets worse and worse. How about that? It's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, but now once again, I'm going through here. I'm through the middle of it. 1, and I'm going from here. See, I'm this way. Now see how completely I'm through? So initially, with your partner now, the original partner, same size, all I want you to do is bring him this way. Mary, let's use your strong guy, Mr. Abel. Mary, then grab him with the hands this way. Okay, now I just want to get your hips through. Go through. Form the kazoosh. Get through. No. Put your feet here. Keep a hold. Let me adjust you. Turn. Turn. Bend your body. Bend. Bend. Now. Now from here, full heart. Now. That's the technique. You see? From here, with this great big guy, your body's going to get here. You're going to bring him across your back. Now getting underneath for that people is like I'm holding here. I'm going to move under and I'm going to get this part of my rear end, my left foot over this way. You see? Now I'm not going to get this part. You're going to come here. And the path they take is the path of the belt. This is called a sous-gauche because I'm grabbing from the belt and lifting up. Initially, it's better to grab from the belt because you get more clearly. You get stretched out like this. See, if I'm throwing, the throw is not across my body. I bend this way and the throw is from this side to this side over my body. See, now watch. Again, I'm from here. Now watch my hips pass. 1, 2. See? Okay, now with your partner, try it. Just move in. No throws. No throws. You're going to try to form the kazoosh. You hear your original partner. They should be your own same size. Now watch. Don't get your feet spread. No, that's not it. My hand is here. My feet are here. Watch. 1 this way. You see? My feet are narrow. See the action? And he's on my hip. Now whenever to throw him next time, I bring him over. My legs should land straight, right? Okay. That's right. Don't throw. Just get him up. And bring him. Why are you spreading your feet?
Trying to muscle it through.
If you watch. Leverage. Watch. Come here, Mr. Abel. Michelle.
Yes, sir.
Grab him like this. Bate! Now, just turn around, put your feet very narrow, real narrow, and squat right down. Squat right down between his feet. Squat. Go straight down into a deep squat, in between his legs. Squat real deep. Keep your body erect. Keep it. Go straight down, all the way down. Okay. In between his feet. Now pull him over. See, the idea on this thing is that you have a small pivot point. If you go like this, he has something to put his knee against to keep from being thrown. If I start bringing like you start bringing around a little bit, so I can show you. Things like this. He has something he can't bring his knee because I can block it this way. So you keep your feet close together so they can't counter the throw. You see? So you put your feet wide on this. That's another kind of throw requires another kind of thing. You have to require it goes like this. I have to set my body this way. One. Now I got the arm again. You notice? I'm going to loosen that arm because that's going to be my key to him not continuing. Okay? Okay, now you keep going. This is Kazushi. You're going to do work with Kazushi now. You're going to get trips all the way through. Nope. You stand right directly to it. Grab that. Okay, grab here. Grab it. Okay, watch. The grabbing position we're going to use, the natural posture is this way. Mate. There's one hand here like this. He grabs me the same way. This hand grabs my chest, left hand to the gi, right hand underneath. It's your training posture, okay? When you move, your hand shifts here, and you're in this position. 1, 2. That's all I want. This. Okay, let me back down. Go. That's good. You got it. No, your feet are too wide. Your feet are too wide. Your feet under. Together. There you go. That's it. You got it. Hands underneath the back. That's right. You got it. That's right. You got it. That's good. You got it. Good. That's good. See?
I'm probably wrong.
That's correct. Let's see if you probably are. What you got? Go. Let's do it. Nope. You stepped out. Watch your here. I'm here. My feet are close together. Now watch me shift my hips. You see? You know what you feel like. You watch one. Got it? Watch it. Okay, wait a minute, again. Now you're doing much better with it, but watch. Don't try to keep your feet narrow. I'm here. Here, see? Now, from here, I'm pulling this way. Do we have a, Mr. Trevor, give me a belt. Something, just give me a belt around. Watch. Well, let me, you should tie a belt for this or a little lower on the wall. Give me a belt. Watch. Now, I'd say that this is a guy's body. And I'm doing like this. 1, 2. See the action? 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. Not like this. 1, 2. Now, at a very good people, will keep their feet here. And the upper body shifts this way. See, 1, 2. It seems awkward to start with, but after a while it becomes very easy. So guys put a rubber, 1, 2. So then when they come to the floor, it looks like this. When you come in here, and I'm moving, 1, see, now I'm 2. 1, hup. See, he's gone, right? Okay? Okay. Now, so we can see it. Let's have again. Now, bear in mind that you guys that were the little people, you just simply have to take your dive. When they grab you, take your dive and lay out. The little people, when they go to the technique, when they pull you around and get their hips through, if they get this butt through, and you take your dive. Now let's watch how this looks. Mr. Abel, would you please film Mr. Abel? Okay. Get your hand behind him. Okay. Get your hips through. This part goes through. That part goes through. Now pull him over. Go. Pull. Head. That's right. Position reflex for this, and then less and less he depends upon the uke. But in the meantime, the payoff is that the uke's learning the technique because he's learning to turn over. And every time the uke is getting thrown, all of a sudden developing people can take a harder and harder, or more accurate throw, I should say, or more complex throw. So everybody wants to be the uke right away because you can start your 10,000 balls and you start becoming more accustomed to this. Now remember, I don't think anybody's hurt yet, is that right? Yeah, so we take it easy, but remember that the Uki right now is going to go over. So we even have the little people, we'll start out again with the same thing we had last time on the floor, and the little one's throwing, and you know that you can start on the situation. Fundamentally, there's an Uki now that starts to throw. Okay, now be careful, you got to yell hit it before you go. Make sure you don't throw it at the same time. Get your hips all the way through, left hip through. Left. Get your hips through, more. Get the left hip through. No, you're not through. This goes through. Get that completely out of there. All the way over. Move, move, move. That way, that way, that way. Now go. That's right, right again. Good throw. Watch. The way you get that left part of your body is not watch. Watch it. 1, 2, 3. Just go like this. 1. That way. It's not the step. That doesn't get anything right. It's your whole body. It's this way. Stand like this. And turn and touch your nose on your knee. And your nose on the knee. That's the position. Not the knee. Sideways. Bend your body. That's the position. You don't move your body this way. This is this way. Now later on, when you go all the way to the floor with the shoulder. See, so you turn your upper body. You get the hips out this way. You throw your hips out to the left-hand side. Right now we're going to do one side. Now watch what he's going to do. No, he didn't do it. Your body, try to get lined again. Okay, now you're going to throw him again. Now you see what's going to happen when you crank. Just crank him in position. Okay, get your hand behind him and pull him. And don't throw him. But on the watch, your upper body, bring him up on your hip. Now your upper body should be facing me. Be facing me. That's it. That's it. Now you're through. Now throwing. Was there a difference? Right again. Get up there. Now watch. See, when I have Mr. Abel, watch. Come here, Mr. Abel. Again, same situation. He's here. Both of you guys. Watch. Now he's here, and I go through. Watch my upper body. Where's my nose? It's there, right?
Your toes.
You see, right? Yeah, right.
Thanks. So what it's turning
Okay. That's good. Right again.
Thanks.
Watch. Go. Now turn your upper body. You feel to drop. You feel to bend over.
Yes.
You got do it again. Bend over. This time I want to see the position. Go completely over. Just bring him right up on your hips. Go. I'll watch it. There you go. Enough of that. There you go. You see, now it gets his hips through. So right now, your left butt has to be on the right side. All the way through. You have your right rear end has to be completely clear of the body, okay? I think you understand it. Go ahead. Very good.
Thanks.
Good. Keep your feet together. Keep your legs straight. Go. Go. That's okay. That's okay. Why don't you change your hips, all right? Good. Change your hips. It's more fun than Hey, I hear a whole bunch of talking and I don't see anybody down. Don't talk too much. Do more stuff. Get your feet closer together. No, you didn't go. Do it again. Make sure your hips are down through. You stop it. All the way through. All the way through. All the way through. Go. No, they're not through. They're not through at all. Do it again. You should be careful. They're not through again. They're not through. Be careful. I'll tell you when you're through. Don't throw it. Just shoot slow. That's okay. That's okay. Now, get that on. There you go. Now you got it. Now bring it. Quit. See the difference? That time. Okay, now wait a minute. What I tell you is you got to be careful with this because if you don't cooperate with the throw, you see, in this type of technique, if I go to throw him and he doesn't do that, I'll do something else. See, the throw does not fit what I want to do. It fits with the way that he goes. So in order to execute this throw, he has to go with me, or later on, I'll catch him on a technique by surprise. You understand? But you can't just do a technique. Because as he goes forward, there's a technique, and he goes back, there's a technique. Forward, 1, 2, 3, 1. See, I'm trying for then I fall, and I throw him, and he goes back over that way about 4 foot. So I have to depend upon the way his body moves. So when they pick you up, do that way, and then take your fall. If you resist the throw, you should sit down. Because remember that the only people doing this are those people who don't resist the throw. Right? The message clear? Okay, now let's see you do it again. There you go. Now I'm going to watch over here. Who was throwing who? He was throwing you? Put your hand. No, your hips weren't through. You just stopped them. They weren't through at all. They weren't even beginning to be through. You brought over your right hip. I want you to bring over your left butt. Get your left butt through. Go. No, that's right. See the difference? Okay, continue. You're doing very, very well, by the way. Excellent class. Excellent class. Straight. Land like a big noodle. Good. That's excellent. Excellent. Land like a noodle. Right job. Okay. Another team, another throw. Move your butt more. No. What are you doing out there? Grab it. Inside. See the foot forward. Not out here. He's behind him, Adam. Here. There you go. That's it. Okay, now, we're doing pretty well here. Now remember, the characteristics as far as we know it are to get your butt through. Now I'm going to, see, the Sianagi, now sit down, I don't want to, I'm just going to, you're really not ready for this, but I'll show you the Sianagi type technique. For example, we use you and you. From the show, we use you. We sit down and we use Mr. Abel. You catch Mr. Abel like this. Okay, and I want you to come and I want to catch from here, okay? And I want you to get this position here. Now, remember, and when you think of a shoulder throw, you think of picking them from here. Not, the body's from here. See again, see how my body is? And from here, after I pull him, he's up this way. You see? I pull him across my body, one. See, you pull him across. Watch my body go through here. One. I'm bringing it again across my belt line once more. I'm using my shoulder here as a shoulder. I'm not bringing him over. See, this is a shoulder throw. Can you see the pull from here? 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, from here, I just go down 1, and he goes there. Same thing. Now you're going to grab here. Put your feet inside his feet. Inside his feet. Now, what I want you to do, get your butt out and go into Seiza and go straight to the floor. Go up into Seiza. Go into Seiza, right into Seiza. Pull. Okay, again. You take it right down to the Seiza, right down the back. Okay. Go right again. Now my feet inside and pull, go right into Seiza. No, you didn't go into Seiza. What are you doing? You didn't even turn. Now look, you're with me here, watch. Right here. Come on. Turn, twist your body, twist. Again. 1, twist. Only there, watch. If I have you here, and I'm moving, and I drop, then I may pop you. You get that extra height in the throw. But not immediately. Body from here, 1, 2. Try it again. There you go. Drop. No, you gotta go down. Your hips so high. See, the karate people don't want to bend their body and they don't want to lower their hips. Lower your hips and bend your body and dragging. Just bring your shoulder, this shoulder, touch on that foot. Touch it on the foot. Yeah, go. That's right, go. No, you can't. If you resist it, no, go. But what are you doing standing up? I thought you were going to touch this shoulder on that foot, on the knee, at least this way. Right? Yes. Go. No, you're standing up. The upper body never drops off a parallel. The upper body goes this way. Now just do it. Down. That's right.
It's easier without him.
I don't think any difference. Go. He's going to just spill over you. Go. look at your upper body. It's still not down. What's your head? Widen your head down. No, turn and twist. Try it again. Don't show you how things. You're not watching. Go. You're still not down. Okay, now watch this. Now Mr. Abel's going to throw you. Okay? Now what he's going to do, where's the picture? Give me your belt. You're going to do like this. Watch. Here's your across your body. Okay, it's just like this. Let's do this across the body. You see? Come here. Come here. No, come here. Right here, you see, now get behind me over here. Right here, okay. Now get right behind me, right over here, stand here. See my body? I have you, don't I? Watch. Hold your hand. There you go. Again, watch. Okay, get back over here, you see? I have him here, I have him on the shoulder, now watch my body. Hold your hand. Let's stand up, you see? Now would you please throw him? Yeah, rethrow him. Yes. Now stand up and grab him, and then go right down to the floor. Right down the floor. There you go. Right again. Head! No, your shoulder has to go to the floor. The right shoulder touches the floor. All the way down. You do this with your mother. Don't try it. Go on. All the way down. Head! That's right. Just like you're laying a towel on the floor. Watch. Towards your shoulder, that same way. Bring your shoulder up to the floor. Stand up. One. Just drop to the floor. Please, thank you. Sit up. Come up, stand too much. Go. Just take it right over. Real gently. There's no throw here. That's right. Try again. Come on. Be hard. Your shoulder wasn't to the floor. You're up with your shoulder right down to the floor. Shoulder right on the floor. Almost turn over. No, don't throw it so hard. Your shoulder's that far off the floor. But you take your shoulder and lay her down as gently as you can. Just lay her down so it's just like a real gently lay. Real gently lay. That's right. Okay, now we have 4 Ukis throwing. 4 of the big people will throw. And the little people can take the fall. I don't want little people throwing on this. No, they can take the fall. I want you guys in the corners. These now the Ukis. I want the Uki in place and the Tories go through the line. And the Ukis can be big or whatever they do, but I want them to lower completely that way to the floor. I want them to lower, and I don't want to even hear anything but a nice even watch. Come here. Mr. Abel, drop her down. Get right on down, take her all the way to the floor, real gently. Now I'm done. No, you didn't bring her over your body though, see? That's the key. You remember you gotta bring her from one side to the other, regardless. Okay, watch. Not because you didn't go down. You kept half your body here, go down to Caesar. And drop with your left foot, shoulder on the floor. Right shoulder. That's right. See it? Okay, you feel it? Now then go through your whole line that way. You go through the whole line, you can go through the whole line. Okay, fine. Okay, now you guys can get in the habit of falling, and nobody's gonna get hurt here. See, there's no injury because we're now getting a feel, aren't we? A little bit feel? No, don't do that. No, there's only pinches in the bicep. It's a pinch. No, hey, don't hold on with your hand. Just grab here like this. Good, that's good. You go. Michelle, you can do all the throwing. Yeah. No, in this case, I only want the senior people throwing. I want to take a chance of somebody getting squished by people falling on them, okay? Put your hips through. That's fine. Good. Excellent. Now you get a chance to take your fall. That's right. Everybody gets a chance to fall gently. Go ahead. One go, one. Oh, good. Look at that. Wow. Keep your legs straight when you land and fall. No, that's too hard. I want you. Now remember, you have to fall in such a way they come across the body. You can't start your fall with them at the side. The Sianagi starts to fall with your hips here. Get your hips through. Now go down. Go down now. That's right. You start with your hips here. It doesn't start like this or like this. That's something entirely different. Okay? It's from here. And from here, see? Again, it's the same position. You feel yourself, your balance being broken and pulled forward. You see that action? This is the position. Okay? Right? Now throw forward. Now your body, you're turning. Let your body go straight forward to your body. Watch what he did here. See, it's a classic mistake on this. I hate to answer, but watch. Do it back here again. Watch. See, now leave your feet where they are and go down. And twist, twist. Yeah, you don't want to turn your body, the bottom of your body. You want this kind of thing. If you turn your body, you lose the twist. See, the whole action is thrown by a twist this way. So the guy stands like this, and bring your elbow down really hard on your knee. Bring it down real hard, all the way down your knee. Let's hit. That's it. Again. Now throw him, same thing. Now real hard, just do it. You can stand. You're right down to your knee. There you go, see? You can return the favor. Your elbow down to your knee. No, you turn it sideways. I want you to bring your elbow down to your knee, then drop. Okay, standing tachi technique. Okay? Yeah. No. You were here, if I recall, and your elbow ended here. The elbow's supposed to end over here. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, try it again. Now your elbow should end facing me. No, your shoulder should be this way, but your body should, your feet should be straight. No, they should be facing that way. Like this, watch. So take a say so like I am, right here. Put your shoulder this way. Okay, you're like this. This waist has to move from here, see, this way. Aha, that's right. Come over here and you do it. That's it. Go right up under his armpit. Now drop your body down. That's it, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You see it? Keep going. Take it right down really easy. Show you're turning completely your body. Keep your feet the same place and turn your body. There you go, but you could have turned a little more, right? That's fine. Good. That's right. Yes, sir. Well, where do you run? When you come here, you're turning completely. You're going down this way. Keep your feet here. Here, watch. I'm not saying no, watch. Here, see my body? Now watch. Here, watch your body. I'm bringing you over. Watch. Don't throw your lower body in position. Your body up. Don't turn your upper body this way. If you do that way, you have to turn further. Then you should run over here. Whatever it is, you should be throwing off your left foot. Right? You're going to do something. Good. You're going to hurt him. Don't drop him from any distance. Go right on the floor. You want to be falling on the arm. That's right. But you're turning your foot this way. You're coming down like this. I want you to like straight forward. You were doing it right, and you did it wrong. That's right. Go forward. Sit down. Sit down. Okay, now you understand the principle. I can't go through all these. Now let's go to a Hisa-Garuma. Let's go to Dayashi Hirai. I'm going to do Dayashi Hirai, Hisa-Garuma, Osoda-Garuma, and Sosai Subakomi Ashi. So Dayashi Hirai is a simple technique. This is called a foot sweep. And very few people understand this, so sit down. Now I'm showing you how you can practice without injury. You're all doing very well, little people and big people, isn't that right? Now, a Dayashi Hirai, there's two ways to do it. One is where she puts her foot down, and the other way, which is like this, watch. We start this way, just walk back and forth. 1, 2, very slow, watch my foot pattern. This is the foot pattern that's used, and watch. Now when she comes forward this time, 1, because what I did was this. 1, 2, It's like almost like I'm going to front kick and she comes into front kick. Step in and punch for her. No, step back further away. One. My range is bad, right? So she comes in. One. You see how I change my feet? So I'm going like this. 1, 2, 3. See how the foot position goes? It's complicated. 3. So if she's coming, we're walking this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Come on. 1. Down she goes. You come catching foot. The other way, which is more simple for you to learn, is I'm moving sideways. And at one point, she's going to move this foot. She wants to pick this foot up. And when she goes to pick the foot up, at this point, I'm not going to let her do it. The minute she goes to pick that foot up, I'm going to catch it. No, don't do anything for me. You don't cooperate at all. Okay, 1, 2. At this point, now it's like a steering wheel. Just like I'm turning a steering wheel. You see? Just like this. So when we're moving from here, we move 1, 2. And that's a hard flop. You got to fall relaxed. See? 1, 2. Now, essentially, what they do this way. Stand here and they say, okay, I'm going to spin it and do a cartwheel. No, actually, no. Go cartwheel. 1.
Sorry.
Cartwheel. Okay. Go. Well, okay, you get the idea. The other technique, which is more commonly done in karate, is called a hisuguruma. Now, dayashi hirai means I've trapped the foot where she takes a step. I hold it like this, and I turn the body this way, over the top. Which is, it's really not hard to do. So I'm standing here. Watch how easy this is. Down they go. And she's taking a real lousy fall. But she doesn't want to kick that foot out. When she doesn't kick the foot out, she's going to get hurt. She's going to get hurt with a hurt knee. Kick the foot. And I'm going to kick until I touch it. Everyone? That's right. If you don't kick it out, you get caught, it's very gentle. You get caught in this kind of thing and you fall down on it. It's really kind of bad. So somebody feels the balance broken in there, and the foot, they'll kick that leg out real quick so it doesn't get trapped. There's other things you do. And I'm going to get into other things you do very quick, and you're going to love those. And it's very fun.
May we grade the young people out so it's getting late to have exams?
Oh, yeah. What time do they go?
Well, if we could.
Okay, well, can I have about 10 minutes with the young people?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just going to go this way, then because I want to go to something here, and I know they're going to like this. So, the hisuguruma is when I turn my body here, and I put my foot here, see, which in effect puts out the back leg, so she can step back with that foot. And I put here and I push down on the knee in effect, and I throw her this way over my shoulder. But I can do this, put your feet together, and I can do the same thing from here. When I put my foot here, I'm going to throw back that way. And that's what people usually think. Is a 1, 2. See. Now the other part, the counter part of that, is when I turn my body here, instead of trapping here, I bring it over my hip this way. See, the same thing. I'm doing it here, and I'm throwing it over my shoulder. Watch, I'm moving through. 1. Now that's a Guruma technique. Now this leads to some interesting type of things. For example, the trail. This is what we're going to do with it. You young people can learn this right away. I'm holding here. From this position, you don't have to help me at all. I put my foot here. As I said, I'm moving this way. I put my foot here, and I put this foot out. And watch, I'm just going to sit. Don't help at all. I sit straight down. See? Now you're a big guy. Come on, Aaron. Right there. You're going to do like this. Put his foot out, holding on you, and just sit down. At the same time, you have the feeling you're checking over your right shoulder, right? Left shoulder. Just sit down here. Now you have to turn over. If you don't, you land on your head. Right again. No, you tried to throw. I just want you to go straight down like that. There's no throw involved. I'm going to give you 2 versions of right off the bat. This is because we're a short time. Grab hold and just put your foot through it. And sit straight down on your back. You see now the throw is complete. This turns into a Yoko Otoshi, which is one of the nastiest throws that they don't allow sometimes. I think it's up the position. Now from the same position, you're going to turn like this. Great, and just sit down. No, I don't want you to hold on, just sit down. Just sit right down, put your crotch in the plate. In fact, get in closer. Here, this foot can be out here. Sometimes if you're splitting real good, hold the knee up here. Put in a split position. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around because you got to fall from that. Okay, right here. Now down you go again. Now like that. Now you're sitting up straight. This leg is outside. Okay, this leg's outside someplace. That leg's inside straight. Okay, straight. Now you have to hold it, and you're going to throw him over your shoulder here. Throw. Yeah, go. Oh, that's a toe knock. Up you go again. Okay, let's have let's have somebody throw you. Where's that? I don't know what you said. Come here. Yeah, you're like this. Now I want you to put your foot up this way. Just sit right down on me like this. Keep a hold of it. You sit right down. I just want to see you sit down. Up, no, get the foot out. Now sit down. Get your crotch, part of your crotch is on your foot. Okay, when you do that, just throw in that direction hard, this way. That way. Go and do it again. Okay, that's right. Just go up and sit down in real hard and bounce it. And get over here. You definitely stand right here. Here, you're going from that. Okay, go on, just sit down and go. Go. Sit down hard. Come on, take it right on down. Go. Sit down. Right on down. Just sit down hard. Go. No, keep your foot on the floor like this. You sit down flat. Just lay on the floor. Lift the foot up this way. Lay back. That's the way you're going to end up, just like that. Okay, again. Go. Go. No! That's not correct. Try it again. When I'm sitting down, I'm sitting here. You see how close I am? I'm sitting here on the foot this way. Michelle? Okay. You're right on him. You send your thigh over. No, but your foot was underneath his leg. Your foot has to be outside. Otherwise, it's going to go. I want you to just lay your foot. Just sit down. Just sit down. There's no hold on. Sit down and watch it. Yeah, sit up. Sit up. Keep this leg straight. And this leg's trapped and pulling that way. That's correct. Do it again. Now, everybody can do this. Little kids, everybody can do this. Again. No, you put him over your head. He has to come this way. He has to throw him over your left shoulder and tight. This way. Watch. Watch. Push. Now, what do you want to do this one for? What do you want to do this one? Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold on to him hard. Throw him right over here. Bring him right off your left shoulder. You land right off your left shoulder. Go. Yeah. What happened? You landed on your head, didn't you? All right. Try to do it again. Duck your head under. Yeah, that's right. Duck your head. Turn over. Yeah, you see? That's a danger with that throw. That's the reason we don't allow that throw to start with, because it's got long hurt. And it's almost impossible to prevent. Guys jump on you. I'll show you some films there later. Guy goes, ooh, but he throws it full power, and you're right on top of your head on the concrete. Just like that. Bam! So we start with easy things. Come out here. Come here. Come here. Adam. Grab a hold. Come on. And sit down right now. Come on, grab a hold of him. Put your foot through and sit down hard. Put that foot through. Now put it through this way. 1, 2. Just put this leg right out there. Sit down real hard. Sit down. Sit down. Oh! There we go. Come up there. Okay, watch. You're going to hold him this way. Boom, and down you're going to sit right down. Just sit down. See my body go straight down. I don't even worry about it. Just straight down. See if he's over it. Just commit. Down you go, and really go. Watch. Go. Ah, turn around, come the other way, so you do it again from that direction. Okay, watch. Watch now. Go. There you go. But you didn't kick your body out. You kick your hip and go flat down. Try it again. Go flat down. Flat down. Probably flat. That's a nasty throw, and everybody goes. Now you can do it real easy. If you throw at him. Take me out. Grab a hold of him. Okay, sit down real easy. 1. Yeah, you help them over, and you help them over. Help them. Gradually, when you change this to a Yoko Otoshi, And the Taniotosha is so bad, because the Taniotosha is so here, and I hit this one, I go down. And almost like it hits the back of his head. Really hard. Now these are real dangerous throws. Like really seriously dangerous throws. And when you see them in full commitment, they're really violent. But they involve this. Come on here. They involve you like this. Just sit down like this. 1, 2, sit down and toss them over your shoulder. Just sit right down. You sit down. Just sit with one leg, toss it, and toss it. Go. That's it. Do it again. The other way. Over here. Go. That's how you go on. Sit on. Go. Okay, do it again. Coming from this direction. Sit on harder and throw him harder. Snap the hand. 1. There you go. See, now we're starting to have some hard throw, but you're letting him roll out. And if you do that hard, and he doesn't know how to roll, he's going to land right on his face. So most of these techniques, the guy, when he really does this, he'll drop you here and he'll go down, and he'll grab you from here, and you can't roll at all, and take your head first, your shoulders, right into the mat. So you see, these kind of throws you cannot do unless you're turning over. And these throws are fine. So I like to start at the beginning, from here, just grab him like this, and sit down, go straight down, kick your body out. Little kids, the body right over, kick him down that way. Kick your body out straight, go. Well, what you loosening for? Keep your hands on him. Don't let him go. Keep your hands on him. Go. There you go. Look at that. Boy, that's nice. Okay, yeah. Grab a hold. Okay, go. Same thing. You get on sometimes too fast. Now, you guys are just beginners. You're on the number for 2 hours. Okay, you know what people go. Yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, I like to see like little guys. Why don't you little guys line up here and right here, okay? Little guys line up. Everybody.